Ah yes, yo chicken bros, what's up? It's your boy Smile here coming at you with a brand new video. And today I'm going to talk to you guys about the whole buyout that Microsoft is doing on Activision and Blizzard, along with the issues that PlayStation is having and the current resolution they have come to. I find this is a very interesting business proposal and I wanted to speak on it and the current issues surrounding it. So I figured this would be a fun video for all of us. But first, if you're new to the channel, please don't forget to leave a like, share, subscribe, hit that bell, make it ring a ding ding. With all that being said, let's get into today's video. So basically, what I'm going to start this off with is explaining the current deals being made for a specific game, Call of Duty, that is, the biggest game going on right now, or really the biggest game for the longest time, and why there are so many deals going around about it. So when Microsoft buys out Activision Blizzard, they're going to have access to Call of Duty, Overwatch, things of that nature. And while people aren't as surprised that Overwatch isn't getting much love, especially lately due to Overwatch 2 being needless to say, not as good as I had hoped, Call of Duty is still huge, and still one game that many gamers play exclusively. So when Xbox buys it out, it's going to be a huge problem for other sides of the aisle, especially PlayStation, who has a swath of gamers who only play Call of Duty on their platform. So what is going on right now is Xbox is allowing PlayStation to have Call of Duty for a certain amount of payments for 10 years, and then they will decide after the 10 years what happens next. I believe proceedings are going in to make that an actual deal, and while this is not a huge thing, game companies do this all the time, something as big as Call of Duty makes this a somewhat of a unique, intense moment for gamers around the globe, really. Because, at least gamers who enjoy Call of Duty, I should say. So you may be asking, well, Smile, what does that really have to do with me if I play Xbox? Well, it doesn't have anything to do with you, Xbox player. It really doesn't, because you are fine. It is the PlayStation players who are going to have the majority of the problem here. What this does raise question to is the current boycott going on of Call of Duty. Because one of the first things I noticed that's kind of happened is there is a resurgence of people playing the older Call of Duties right now. There's been a few news articles going around in my feed about it, and basically what's going on is, I don't know if this was the first thing they did, but there were updates to the older Call of Duties to allow them to play better, I guess. I don't know exactly what the updates did, but specifically Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 had a lot of updates to them, and I'm seeing that as a way of them trying to keep people playing Call of Duty even during this boycott. I'm also not quite certain if the boycott is even still going on, other than like maybe the top echelon of streamers who are deciding not to play it because of the streamer guy, which is a whole nother story. I forgot his exact name, but I know it's about, protecting the kids and all that, and that's why I've decided not to play a Call of Duty game behind this video, nor when I start streaming will I do any streaming of Call of Duty games. But, needless to say, I wonder what will happen once Microsoft has the entirety of Call of Duty under their wing. What would change? There's a chance Microsoft will actually give the skin set back, and if they do, I will gladly pick up Call of Duty again. But I am not quite sure yet if they will or if they won't. I'm just saying it's something to keep your eye out for, and, it could be a good thing. At least on that end of things, the cultural front. But with the gaming side of things, it is not as good for PlayStation as I've mentioned. Now, the other thing to be said is, it's not just PlayStation that's getting Call of Duty right now for this deal. In fact, the Nintendo Switch is getting Call of Duty now as well. And that means that with Microsoft buying out Activision Blizzard, I can rightfully assume that Call of Duty is going to be spread out to a few more platforms. And who knows, maybe it will, maybe it won't. But seeing as these deal proceedings are going on, it makes for interesting questions of the future of gaming. With a game as big as this, as big as Call of Duty, one has to ask, what will be the future for more games like this? What is the scenario? When a game is so big, that it has multiple platforms of people playing it and playing it together, you need to figure out how you can make that stay like that. And if PlayStation steps on the wrong chord here, Xbox could just pull the plug on this whole thing, and that will be awful for gamers who play it. And I think Xbox can know that and even use that to their advantage. I mean, this could be a whole sabotage effort on PlayStation if it really wanted to be. I'm not saying it will or won't be, I'm just looking at the field here and seeing all the pieces. Call of Duty is the queen of a chessboard, if you will. They can move that thing anywhere. And seeing it from my perspective, understanding it, it may be a bad day for gamers if PlayStation pisses off Xbox. But that is my major thought process, what I wanted to tell you guys about the whole business side of this, and just generally overall what is going on with the boycott and all of this stuff. I hope you did enjoy this video. I really did enjoy making it, and if you're new to the channel, again, it always helps if you leave a like, share, and subscribe. Be the notification. I know I'm not very big, and so YouTube will not send my notifications to anyone else. They won't let anybody else see my channel. So it's really up to you guys. If you want to support me and see me grow, to send it out there to other people. And it also means a lot to me. I'll be having merch sets out soon with my company, Radiant Media. That won't just be mine, but I will be promoting the general merch being made, because it's part of my company and I want to see it grow and succeed as well. If you're interested in the culture we plan on making, and I plan on making, then it is also in your best interest to subscribe, because I will be giving updates here as well. But with all that being said, Yo Man Smile is over and out. Peace.